When I design a glove, I think the first thing for me, obviously, I consider myself to be very American, very patriotic. So it's always American logo, American stamp. Since you guys added this, I've always put it on there. Always had the flag. And then when it comes to color schemes, it's kind of just what I'm feeling. You guys do a good job with providing us enough gloves and enough resources to go ahead and be creative. If you mess one up, something you don't like isn't there, which rarely happens, then you're able to go back to the drawing board, tweak something else, and you get a new glove a couple weeks later, and you go from there. Health is one of my big goals. Consistency is another. Me being the Rule 5 guy from this organization, I have to go out there every single day and prove that I am a big league player. I deserve to be on the roster and to stay there. Personally, I like going on the website for 44 Pro Gloves and clicking that button that says the standard break-in, 50% player to break-in. That's how I got all my last 3 gloves. It takes about maybe 3 or 4 days for it to be game ready. When you're getting a couple gloves a year, having the time to really break one in kind of takes away from the joy of using it on the field. So I like to keep mine nice and loose when I get them. I like to get to the field and go get a lunch around 1 o'clock, 1 or 2. Hang out around the lounge area until about 2:30. Then start rolling out, doing all my exercises for whether it be a core day, hip mobility, shoulder strengthening, elbow strengthening, whatever I have on that day. I'll get out and I'll get it done before I go out to throw. I'll play catch, and then come back in, rest for about an hour, and then watch the game, sneak back into the clubhouse around the 2nd inning, and keep getting loose throughout the remainder of the game. It depends. For me, I like classic. I like just having a base layer with regular, kind of all the stitchings and everything matching, stitching, laces, the welting, everything that I have on most of my gloves are usually two-toned. That's the rule, so you gotta follow that. But that's the thing I go for. It's classy, something that looks smooth. It's easy on the eyes, yet attracts attention, which I like about this 44 logo you guys have put on here. We had a lot of teammates down when I was in Lake Elsinore for High A with the logo 44 on it. And what I personally like the most about 44 gloves is the customization and the leather. I believe this company has come a long way in the 3 years I've been with you guys. And the leather, in my opinion, succeeds the A2000. I've been a Wilson guy my whole life, and making this transition was smooth and easy. For me, taking care of a glove is easy. I don't use any lotions or anything like that. I guess that's a lie. I use Albaline, just a little bit. Really depends on where you're playing. You're in a desert area, you'll use a little more. If you're in a humid area, you don't even need any at all. When it comes to travel and everything, I put my glove on top of my cleat, with a ball inside of my cleat, so it stays with the same form all year, and it hasn't failed me since. The chance to go pro, probably around like my sophomore year of high school, I think would be when it really clicked that, hey, I have something here that could be used, and make a living out of. I chose when I was 10 years old to take up baseball and make it my not only passion and dream, but my commitment to become a baseball player professionally at that age. Obviously you gotta work hard. Obviously you gotta be healthy. You gotta be smart off the field, smart on the field. There's a million different cliche things that you can kind of point a finger on. I think obviously the main one is you can't outrun hustle, and your heart. You can't outbeat that either. You can go to the field every single day and give it 100%. No one can take that away from you. and don't let talent that you may think you don't have, or talent that you do have, get in the way from being your best self. How does it feel to be a member of Team 44? Pretty special. Having your name on a glove, and being part of a smaller company that is now, pushing its way through the brass, that's been Rawlings and Wilson for so long. That's just my personality. I like being part of, smaller projects that turn into big things. And, this glove brand 44 is really on something. Their business model is amazing. And every time I'm at a ballpark, I have kids, telling me my gloves look cool. I have a 44, etc. So it's not just the gloves and everything. It's a chance to connect with fans and the kids, because you guys are really doing a good job of taking over the game right now.
That's perfect.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much.
Pretty good at these, huh? It's good practice.